lovely people, I'm back with some updates for what's going to be happening this year. In this video, I'll try to talk about things like my zoo series, other series I'm going to be trying to get out, stuff that I might be doing, some collabs, a new channel that I actually have, and a few other things. So just stay tuned and I will go over all the stuff and my plans for this year on the channel. Probably my biggest plan this year would be to fix my upload schedule because I took a really long break with barely any excuse except the fact I had no motivation and just didn't really want to do work. But I'm gonna try to get some new stuff out because I enjoy making videos for you guys, and there's been a lot of demand for me to keep posting stuff. And I do want to post stuff for you guys because y'all are just awesome. As you heard me mention in the intro of this video, I do have a new channel, but don't worry, it's not like a fully new channel. You don't need to leave this channel. I'm still going to be uploading onto here. I actually have a collab channel with one of my cousins. I'll put the ad up on the screen if you want to go check that out. It really has nothing on it, but I'm hoping to get a video on it soon. And yeah, I hope you guys like that channel too. It's gonna be my cousin's first time actually helping run a YouTube channel, so it's gonna be interesting, but it'll be fun. And we'll try to post on it often. Well, as often as possible, since I still gotta post on this channel and he doesn't always have a ton of motivation unless I'm actually there or on a call, and we do not live anywhere near each other, so I can't always be directly next to him making videos because we live a couple hours away from each other, so we're gonna be running the channel mostly over call. So sorry if it's a bit of a mess to start out. So now we're on to the topic of collabs, and sorry if my voice sounds a bit different. I'm taking this on a different day than all the other clips because I looked back on this one and saw that it kinda sucked. So of course there's my collab channel I've already mentioned, but I've also thought about doing something a little new on my channel this year. There's a good chance, if you're familiar with the gacha community, you know what a fake collab is. And I was thinking maybe I could do a few of those this year, both with others and make my own too. And maybe even if I find a way to do this and a few people, I was thinking maybe I could try to make a mini movie fake collab, and you guys could put your characters and edit your characters into a mini movie. Now it's time for a pretty big topic on my channel, the Stereotype Zoo videos, aka the series that's been blowing up a lot on my channel and you guys seem to really like. There has been a bit of confusion with it, so I'm gonna try to resolve some of that confusion and explain my plans for the Stereotype Zoo and some other things about the zoo. A big conflict I've seen a few times is, why am I keeping people in a zoo like they're animals? Well, the thing about this series is it's based off a video game, so it's not going to be completely realistic, and even if it was, those aren't actually people, they are OCs or characters. And if you would want to adopt one of the characters, it would basically mean using that character as a character for your videos or modifying it and making it into an OC, which you are allowed to do. You're allowed to take any character from an enclosure and turn it into your OC, or use it as a character in a mini movie, readjust it, and just so that you don't have to entirely come up with like new concepts, because I know that could be hard for a lot of people. So yeah, you're allowed to do that, but you aren't allowed to take anybody in a zoo uniform, because in my next season of Stereotype Zoo, I have a thing coming out, and I have a plan for something, and like I don't want any of my characters or anyone else's characters getting like taken. So yeah, just don't take anybody in a zoo uniform. And for anybody who wants like to know what my plans for season 2 is, you can listen to this next part, but if you want it to be a surprise, skip to this time on the screen so that you don't have to hear it. Okay, so the update for my Stereotype Zoo is going to be a zoo staff update, where I'm going to be putting characters, like other people's characters if they want characters in, and some of my OCs as zoo staff. So like you'll see people in the enclosures like working with the characters, or like just walking around the map. The rest of this video will be off view screenshots. Please continue listening, as some of this information might be important, necessary, or even interesting to you. You may resume. So this year I'm also going to be trying to get out a few mini movies, one of which, or maybe a few of which, might be original mini movies. Don't tell anybody I'm actually working on an original mini movie right now. I'm writing down the script for it. And I'm hoping to get a few of those out because I find them a lot of fun to make, and even a few like older 2018 gacha mini movies, but modified to make them like more now, or like just like change the plot up a bit so that it makes more sense. I'd also like to thank you for over like 1,000 subscribers, almost 2,000 at this point. I went into this year with like probably like 14 subscribers and ended with almost 2,000, and I am like beyond appreciative for that. But it really makes me wonder which ones of you, or have any of you, stuck around from like the very start of my channel. Like do any of you actually like remember my like cringe Minecraft videos or Just Ken Gacha? Because those are some really, really old things. And do any of you remember the phase where I just kept like quitting over and over again, and then coming back and being like, okay, I'm back with something different? Because that's all stuff that happened a really long while ago. But I'm wondering if any of you were actually still on my channel. Like, I wonder if any of my OGs are on the channel, because I had very few subscribers back then, and I wonder if they're still like in the mix of subscribers that I have now. If you are one of the actual like OGs, or like you saw one of like a few of my really old videos when they were like first posted like 2 years ago, just give me a star in the comments if you're one of my true OGs that have been around here for over 2 years watching my cringy videos. And that's about all I have to cover. Happy New Year, everybody. Have a good 365 days, all my beans, and let's make this year great. Yes, it is not more. Like I said, lack of motivation, and yeah, see you later, beans.